It's 3 a.m. Again. Your eyes snap open like someone pulled a fire alarm inside your skull. Heart pounding, mind racing, and that weird metallic taste in your mouth. You're not thirsty, not hungry, just suddenly aggressively awake. And the worst part? This isn't random. It's the same time. Every single night. You've tried melatonin, magnesium, those sleep apps with rain sounds. Nothing works. Because here's the thing. This isn't about sleep. It's about cortisol gone rogue and your body running a disaster drill at 3 a.m. like there's an actual emergency. What if I told you this isn't insomnia? It's not your brain being difficult. It's your body trying to save you from what it thinks is a crisis. And the problem? It starts 12 hours before you even get into bed. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why your body hits the panic button at 3 a.m. and the 3 daytime habits that are programming your cortisol to betray you at night. Let's find out from the inside. Let's start with what a perfect night looks like inside your body. The one where you sleep through till morning and wake up actually rested. Think of your body as a 24-hour factory running 3 shifts. Day shift is high energy mode. Cortisol's at the controls, keeping you alert, focused, moving. It's the plant manager, clipboard in hand, yelling motivational speeches. Evening shift starts when the sun goes down. Cortisol clocks out, slowly backs away from the control panel. Melatonin walks in, dims the lights, puts on some jazz. Your brain waves shift, body temperature drops, everything downshifts into repair mode. Here's the magic part. While you sleep, your blood sugar is supposed to stay stable. Your liver's been storing glycogen all day, basically your overnight battery pack, and it releases just enough glucose to keep your brain fed, your heart beating, systems humming quietly in the background. Cortisol stays low, like security guard taking a nap in the break room low. It trusts the night shift crew to handle things. Your adrenal glands, tiny little factories sitting on top of your kidneys, they're on standby mode, producing just a whisper of cortisol, nothing dramatic. Morning comes. Cortisol gradually rises between 6 and 8 a.m., your natural alarm clock. You wake up smooth, not jolted. Refreshed, not wired. That's the plan. That's what's supposed to happen when all your hormones actually read the group chat. But somewhere between dinner and 3 a.m., this whole system goes sideways. And it starts with one critical moment your body misreads completely. So, what breaks the system? It's not your mattress. It's not your Netflix habit. It's a blood sugar problem disguised as a sleep problem. Here's what actually happens, and why 3 a.m., or whatever your witching hour is, isn't random. Your body runs on glucose. Your brain alone burns through about 20% of your daily glucose, even while you're sleeping. It's expensive real estate. Throughout the night, your liver is supposed to release stored glucose steadily, like a trust fund that pays out in small installments. But here's the problem. If your blood sugar drops too low, even just a little below what your body considers safe, an alarm goes off. Not in your brain, deeper, in your adrenal glands. Those tiny factories on your kidneys suddenly get a red alert. Blood sugar critical, deploy emergency fuel. Now, they slam the cortisol button. Hard. Cortisol is your body's emergency broadcast system. It's designed to wake you up fast when there's danger. A predator, a fire, a need to run. Thousands of years ago, this saved lives. Today, it just ruins your Tuesday. When cortisol spikes at 3 a.m., it does 3 things instantly. 1. Jacks up your blood sugar by breaking down stored glycogen and even muscle tissue, fast fuel, emergency style. 2. Spikes your heart rate, blood pressure rises. You go from deep sleep to fight or flight in seconds. 3. Tells your brain, we have a situation. Your mind snaps awake, suddenly making lists, replaying conversations, worrying about that email you didn't send. Your body thinks it's saving you. It's not trying to torture you. It's genuinely convinced you're in danger, and the only way to survive is to wake up and handle it. But here's the kicker. The problem isn't the 3 a.m. cortisol spike. That's just the alarm. The real problem is why your blood sugar dropped in the first place. And that answer is hiding in what you did or didn't do 12 hours earlier. So let's rewind. Let's follow the timeline from dinner to disaster and see exactly where this goes wrong. Let's trace what happens in a body that's about to wake up at 3 a.m. Think of this as a crime scene investigation, but the crime is against your sleep. Dinner hits somewhere between 6 and 8 p.m. Maybe it's pasta, bread, something carb-heavy. Or maybe you skip dinner entirely, running on fumes and coffee. Either way, insulin shows up. If you ate a lot of carbs, insulin spikes high, stuffing glucose into cells like it's Black Friday and everything's half off. Here's what nobody tells you. High insulin at night is a problem. It drops your blood sugar fast, too fast. By the time you're asleep, your liver's scrambling to compensate, but it's already behind. Or if you didn't eat enough, your liver never got to fully stock its glycogen tanks. It's like trying to run a generator on 10% fuel. It'll work for a while, but it won't last till morning. You fall asleep around 10 or 11. System's slow. Cortisol drops like it's supposed to. Melatonin's running the show. Everything seems fine. Your body's cruising on stored glucose, and for the first few hours, there's enough in the tank. Your liver is quietly releasing glucose into your bloodstream. Steady drip. Keeping your brain fed, your system's online. Cortisol's low, chilling in the break room, scrolling its phone. Melatonin's still playing that smooth jazz, completely unaware of the chaos about to happen. But the tank is emptying faster than it should. Because your liver didn't get enough fuel at dinner. Or because stress during the day already burned through your reserves. Or because that evening glass of wine spiked, then crashed your blood sugar, leaving your liver scrambling to catch up. Around 2 or 2:30, something shifts. Blood sugar hits a threshold. Not dangerously low, but low enough that your adrenal glands panic. Guys, we're running out of fuel. Cortisol, get up. Cortisol floods your system like someone kicked down the door. Heart rate spikes, blood pressure jumps. Your liver dumps whatever glucose it has left. Your muscles start breaking down to create more fuel. It's a full metabolic meltdown. And your brain? It wakes up. Instantly. Because cortisol doesn't do subtle. 3 a.m. You're lying there, eyes wide, heart pounding, thoughts racing. Your body thinks you're being chased. You're just trying to remember if you lock the front door. Now you're stuck. Cortisol is high, so falling back asleep is nearly impossible. You scroll your phone. You toss. You get frustrated. And the frustration releases more cortisol, creating a vicious loop. By morning, you're exhausted, but weirdly wired, because cortisol's still elevated, and now your body doesn't know if it's time to sleep or sprint. So you're probably thinking this is just how your body works, that you're stuck with this. Not even close. This is your body reacting to signals you're sending all day long. And here's the truth. You're training your cortisol to betray you. Let's get one thing straight. Your body isn't broken. This isn't bad genetics or bad luck. This is feedback. Your body is responding perfectly to the environment you're creating. The problem is, the environment is all wrong. Here's the part most people miss. The 3 a.m. wake up isn't happening because you're stressed at night. It's happening because you're stressed during the day and not recovering properly. Every time you skip meals, your body learns to expect scarcity. Every time you pound caffeine instead of eating real food, you train your system to run on adrenaline. Every time you stay up late scrolling or working, you tell your body the danger isn't over yet. Your cortisol rhythm gets confused. It stops following the sun. It starts following your chaos. And here's the kicker. Your body can't tell the difference between a missed meal and a famine, between a stressful email and a predator. So it does what it's designed to do. Release cortisol to keep you alive. That 3 a.m. wake up? That's your body's emergency protocol. It's trying to save you from what it thinks is starvation or danger. It's not being cruel. It's being cautious. The fix isn't more sleep hygiene. It's not another supplement. It's sending different signals during the day so your body knows it's safe to actually rest at night. Translation: stop telling your body there's a crisis, and it'll stop acting like there is one. Once you understand this, everything changes. Because this isn't about forcing your body to behave. It's about working with it. And that starts way before your head hits the pillow. So how do you fix it? 3 moves. That's it. But you have to do them during the day, not at bedtime. Forget the melatonin, forget the sleep meditation apps. If you want to fix your 3 a.m. wake ups, you need to fix your daytime cortisol and blood sugar. Here's how. The first thing you need to fix is your morning. Eat protein and fat within 1 hour of waking. Your cortisol is naturally high in the morning. That's good. But if you skip breakfast or start with just coffee and carbs, you're teaching your body to run on stress hormones instead of food. Eat real food early. Eggs, Greek yogurt, avocado, something with protein and fat. This stabilizes your blood sugar from the start, tells your body there's fuel available, and sets your cortisol rhythm for the entire day. Skip breakfast? Your body reads that as scarcity. It'll overreact to every drop in blood sugar later, including at 3 a.m. Next comes dinner, and this is where most people sabotage themselves without knowing it. Remember that 6 to 8 p.m. window? That's where you either set yourself up for success or program your 3 a.m. alarm. Eat a balanced dinner with protein, healthy fat, and some slow digesting carbs. Not a giant pasta bowl, not a sad salad, something that keeps your blood sugar stable for 8+ hours. And here's the key. Finish eating at least 3 hours before bed. Give your body time to process the meal and stabilize insulin before you sleep. High insulin at bedtime equals blood sugar crash at 3 a.m. every time. And here's the one nobody wants to hear, but everyone needs. Manage stress like it's part of your sleep routine, because it is. You can eat perfectly and still wake at 3 a.m. if your stress is through the roof. Chronic stress keeps cortisol elevated all day, which means it never fully drops at night. Build in recovery moments during the day, not just at bedtime. Walk after lunch. Take 5 deep breaths between meetings. Turn off work notifications after 7 p.m. And protect your sleep window. Go to bed at the same time. Keep your room dark and cool. Your body needs predictability to trust that it's safe to stay asleep. Do these 3 things consistently for a week, and your 3 a.m. alarm turns off. Not because you forced it, because you stopped triggering it in the first place. So here you are. You finally understand why your body's been waking you at 3 a.m. Not because it hates you, because it's trying to protect you from a crisis that isn't actually happening. You didn't just learn about cortisol. You learned that your body listens to every signal you send. And when you send the right signals, balanced meals, managed stress, predictable routines, it stops running emergency protocols in the middle of the night. This isn't about perfect sleep hygiene. It's about working with your biology instead of fighting it. Fix your daytime cortisol, and your nighttime cortisol fixes itself. You're not broken. You're just running on the wrong operating system. And now you know how to reboot it. That 3 a.m. alarm? It's not insomnia. It's not genetics. It's not permanent. It's just your body doing exactly what you trained it to do. And the moment you start training it differently, everything changes. Your adrenal glands stop panicking. Your liver stops running on fumes. Your cortisol remembers how to follow the sun instead of your stress. And you finally sleep through the night. Not because you forced it, because your body finally trusts that it's safe.